on in. Come on in. Come on, Tyler. Let's go. Yeah. Thank you. Come on, Tyler. Alrighty. Do we got us all here? All right. Welcome from the Accelerant Aspirability and Otacon suite. We actually have this fantastic video going on now due to our friend Rod. Rod, I've known you for 40 years. What's your last name again? Blanchard or something like that? Rod's married to my cousin, so he's obligated to be friendly with me. How about that? Today's Friday. On Tuesday night, you and I got into a text war that was probably 15 pages long, if it were written text, right? And we conceptualized how cool it would be if your suite over there and our suite over here had a symbiotic relationship. And so all of us have had, not as much so with you and I, we've had symbiotic relationships. When the holodeck started, there was a Salt Lake City move with Boom Startup, Dev Mountain, and Homey was starting there, and a number of other things, and you needed a home. And I had just moved from Salt Lake City office, where we'd done some of the organizing for the original Start SLC and everything else, and we'd had other amazing crossovers. The collisions that can occur from just go with it, and then the planning starts, are amazing. And a continuation of this magic, being able to accentuate it into an experience where we can all share, and what you and I were trying to do with getting you some coders and your relationship with John Mott and all of those things. It's a big, happy, collabosourcing, co-opetition family. And with that stated, I'm cutting into your time. You know what to do, gentlemen. This time around, you just
Sure, I'll go ahead and start. So yeah, and Joel, I'll just say the most important thing about these kind of networking events, universities, all these gatherings is the collisions that happen. And when hunches come together, form great ideas and great partnership made. Just in our suite over there, we've already seen deals start to emerge and partnerships. It's super exciting. So today we're here right now talking to Chris Keller, co-founder of Dimension X. So Tyler Richards and I, John Richards, are general partners with Startup Ignition Ventures. One of our first investments in our new pre-seed fund, a $600,000 investment in product pre-revenue team, because we believe in their vision, and Chris Keller and his co-founders are aiming to build the basically Unity Unreal Engine for the metaverse and 3D experiences.
I didn't know your last name was Mustard.
Yeah. So basically, why we're excited about this is a great team with a great vision, lots of experience. They've done lots of contract and service work, and they're productizing their work. And we're super pumped about being at the ground floor of having a content creation engine and platform for this burgeoning field. So, Chris, what Joel likes to say is, who are you? What do you do? And what do you need from this audience?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Awesome. Well, thanks for the introduction. It's been delightful to see the collision of Startup Ignition Ventures, John and Tyler, and Dimension X. And our founding, too, was pretty amazing how we came together. And we really are on the cusp of some great growth as immersive experiences become more widely adopted, as hardware becomes more mature, as you get the big tech players that are rolling out these hardware devices that for mass consumer adoption.
Terrific. And so tell a little bit about the experience of your co-founders and you working on other projects and different things in the metaverse and 3D experiences.
Sounds good. We came together as three experts from three different spaces, and my two co-founders, one has 16 patents, electrical engineering degree at the center of all the hardware in AR and VR. The other is a deep in the weeds developer in the Unity space, and so we've really put together a great threesome founding team, and we've got some specific technology that we're going to be able to patent that is going to allow us to be different and better and dramatically simplify the process of creating these experiences.
Yeah, so even here in Utah, your team members have been working on it's the Krista McAuliffe Center and all that. Can you tell a little bit about that? Because
that's right.
People know about that. Here in Utah, there's a great educational, the Krista McAuliffe Center attached to a grade school in Pleasant Grove, Utah that thousands and thousands of grade school and older children go through to get experiences with these kind of technologies. What have you guys are kind of guiding them on some stuff right now, right?
That's right. That's right. They've been a great client as a first client on the services side of the business, and what they have done is is amazing in the space of teaching people how to have educational experiences within simulation.
Can I have my first collision?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Tammy Getz, the other day, I was talking with her and a number of other people at STEM Tech. She has an idea that with less than $500,000, we can come up with a tool that can walk any school that wants to become a STEM school through the pages and pages of navigation, where they just simply have to enter things to get their certification. I challenge us together to get with Tammy and find some young entrepreneurs that want to take that and make a GovTech application out of
Have
it.
that meeting. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Back to you.
Okay, Tyler, get back here, Tyler.
Yeah.
So, I'd like, what you go ahead. You want to share, but I'd also ask you to say the Startup Ignition Boot Camp, Startup Ignition Ventures, working with Tyler and me too. How that's worked for you. But go ahead and share anything else you'd like to share.
Got it. It's been tremendous. You know, we are a lean company. We adopt and appreciate the training in lean startup. That's our focus, which is how can we do things very effectively without pre-scaling. And so together, we've just loved the mentoring that you've been able to provide. Our Startup Ignition Ventures experience was tremendous. 3 days, tons of material, tons of education, plus ongoing mentoring and connections. It's been tremendous.
Terrific. Any questions, Ty?
Yeah, I want to ask more about the actual AR, VR landscape and actual industry.
Web3, Metaverse.
Well, why this? Why now? Why Dimension X? Why the product that you're building? And why it's all kind of coming together at this exact moment? And because I don't think the audience understands where we're at in metaverse and AR, VR experiences and where it's going to be and what the vision of Dimension X is and what we see in that vision too. So maybe crack open that egg a little bit for them.
Talk into this because you can hear it.
Got it. So there's been some great collision of multiple factors, macro, micro factors, as the big tech companies have come together. You've got Meta, you've got Microsoft.
Stop for just a second. We'll dance.
Okay. Dance, that's right.
Ready, and we're bringing in John Mott. Go ahead where you were. Okay, good.
Got it. So there are some amazing macroeconomic things that are happening with technology players. Google, Apple, Microsoft, others are all participating in Meta. And so we've got technology that's maturing, but we've got a lack of content that's really meaningful that changes people's lives. We've been focused on gaming for so long, but training is an evolving space where immersive technology can do a better job than just flat 2D experiences. So we're building the engine so that the content can be created as adoption of these technologies are becoming more widespread so consumers can take advantage of what the technology can deliver.
And if I could chime in, Chris and I go back a few years where we were working at the Center for Instructional Design at BYU, where we were using whatever the latest technology was then to do exactly what Chris is talking about. So this is a lifelong passion for Chris, where it's how do we use the best interactive technology available to make the training as real world as possible. And what I mean by that, so much training is completely unrelated to what you actually do in the workplace.
Yeah.
But with AR, VR, we're getting to where the training can be almost exactly what you do at work or what you will do at work, which means your time to productivity can be almost zero after your training, right?
Yeah.
So you train somebody with your content, they're ready to go.
That's right. That's right. We're excited on the training space to provide first world experiences for third world countries. And AR, VR can allow that leapfrogging to happen in those spaces. Back to gaming, you get a really interesting blend of gaming and training together, where training is taking components of gaming, and gaming is where AR and VR have been for decades.
Yeah. That's
I've
awesome.
got collision number 2.
Collision number 2, go.
You're about to learn about Yeti XR, which is going to incorporate with what you're doing and you're doing. Let Dan Packer, the tall, bald guy, get in here. I'm get off to the side here.
Sounds good.
Because you know what? You're going to have no, you need to be in the middle, man. You're in the middle. I need John and Ty next to you. And you guys, okay, crunch in. You got everybody?
Okay, we got it.
You have
Just welcome to Joel's world.
you have 5 minutes to rock his world.
Go ahead.
So Yeti XR is augmented reality. We're developing glasses that are designed for all-day, everyday use.
These are audio AR.
So this is an example of audio AR. So it has the audio and stuff built in, but there's no VR or there's no video on here. It has
I
the
listen to
processor, the
peak
batteries.
music so I can mellow out. It's great.
Yeah. So with these glasses, it has the batteries and the processor and everything built into the glasses. We're taking that out of the glasses to make them as light as possible, so that we can put that into a puck that sits on the desk and makes it very light, very easy to use. And by doing that, we can use the glasses all day long. We don't have the eye fatigue, the nose fatigue, and the weight of the glasses and stuff like that. I was using Oculus last night, playing around with it. Oh my goodness, they're so heavy. You know, you can only use them for so long, and your nose starts hurting, your ears start hurting, your eyes start hurting.
Yeah, you get
Right?
vertigo.
Exactly. So the glasses we're designing are designed for all day, everyday use.
180 seconds, no pressure.
And and so the other benefit of that, of what we're doing, is we're developing the software component of that'll take your desktop screen, put it into an augmented reality world, so that you can actually see what's going on. But you can also, so you can work on your screen and stuff like that. But you can see the people walking around
Like
you and
a
stuff like
heads-up
that.
display for work.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
it's basically a virtual monitor that gives you unlimited screen space.
Yeah.
And the cool component that we're integrating into that makes this all possible is that we can take remote learning, remote workers and stuff like that, and bring them into the environment.
You only have 120 seconds, that's proceeded on with.
So we can bring them into a urban environment, even though they're very, very remote, and give them an urban learning experience, urban working
So
experience.
2 quick questions. Is this a hardware play, a software play, or both?
It's both.
Okay. So what kind of are you creating a software platform where you can create content for the
So
devices?
that's the beautiful thing about it, is we're using the existing operating systems out there. We don't have to have existing content created just for this. We're just plugging
that's
into
where
existing content.
You all can come in.
Yeah. So Dimension X and you seem to might want to have a powwow, right?
That's right.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, that's exciting. Well, let's make that happen.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Terrific. Thank you, Joel. So,
Yeah.
and one more time, Dimension X, one of the hottest new companies in Utah.
All right. And Dan and John, if you can step up, we'll have the brothers, and we'll have the group from Alchemy come forward. I'd like the gentleman with the cashmere look in the middle. I'd like the matching shirts on the outside. And I'd like John and Tyler next to the guy with the shirt. You need to come over here a little bit, get cozy, step out a little bit so they can get behind you. Here you go. Here you go. In the past life, we took photographs. Tyler, get in here on an angle.
I'm in.
Get in here on an angle. How's our shot? And once again, it's a wonderful opportunity for me to get off the mic and the camera and let you do the things that you
All right. All right. John Richards here again. Tyler Richards with Startup Ignition Ventures. And one of a great team of alumni.